my dear Aries. This is a love reading for you where the person most on your mind will have their true thoughts and feelings revealed by me, Queen of Cups Tarot. We'll also look into what they would tell you if they had the guts to tell you the truth with the brutally honest oracle cards. And please hit the like button and share this video with like-minded. And I will start shuffling your cards, and I use the light SEER'S tarot, not shuffling, but showing your cards. And this is on their thoughts level, what they think about you. And we have a 5 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. So they really feel like they are outside your door waiting, but they don't want to show their disgrace, okay? They don't want to show their humiliation. So they might never let you know how much they miss you or how desperate they feel there without you. It's too important for them to keep up the charade or to have almost like a fort that they are living in where no one can see what's really bothering them. Okay, and here we have a Page of Pentacles, which is a new beginning, and the Hierophant. So I'm definitely think that this person wants a second chance with you and probably also a committed relationship with you. For some reason, they have felt very left out, and if they got a second chance with you, they would want to take on that chance, and it would make them very happy, and they will really try to do the best they could in this relationship to be the best version of themselves that you could appreciate. And here we have the Empress, so that shows that they are valuing you far beyond what is like a normal relationship with just, a friend or whomever. This is showing that you might be even the most important person in their life, and they want to have you in their life. It's very likely that they would want to commit to you on a more traditional level, as with marriage or moving in together or even getting babies together and really start creating a family. Because feeling left out like this, it's not their favorite feeling. Feeling like this. They have the key there, but they haven't really figured it out. But they're trying to figure it out. You might feel, if they just could come and say that they're sorry, or if they just could admit being wrong now and then, we wouldn't have a problem, or we wouldn't argue so much, or I wouldn't have to put them in the doghouse. Here they're really trying to figure this out. They're trying to be smart about this and have look at the situation and try to learn what needs to be done. They might even be reading literature about relationships and how to do certain things, or how to, like, self-help books, things like this. I'm really feeling as if they are very focused on getting you closer to them, but in the same time they don't want to show this. They have their dignity after all. They have it's almost like they have closed themselves in a room, and they are really sad of being in this room all alone and without you, but they don't want to admit to it. So that's on their thought level. So their solution for their predicament is to have you in a committed love relationship with them. So if they got a chance with you, they would take it very seriously. This is on an emotional level, and we have a 2 of Wands together with the Lover's card. So this is the person longing for love but not being able to take the necessary steps into getting into this situation. So instead they are just sitting there looking out the window, dreaming about the love that they could have with you, instead of actually, doing some grown-up actions to get what they want. Okay, here we have the Hanged Man. Shows more of this fear. They probably feel inferior in some way, and as if you wouldn't want what they had to offer anyway, so why even bother, or why even try with this? Why not postpone and not have to deal with yet another disappointment when maybe you say no, or they clearly just don't want to be humiliated. And here we have the devil also coming in here. So I will take a clarification card to see what that's about. It's a lot of entanglement here. So what's this about? Okay. There was a lack of attraction. I never felt safe loving you. They might have almost like told you, not maybe in so many words, but with their action, that this was a sex only relationship, and also that you weren't like their number one choice. But the reason was because they never felt safe loving you. I think they might not feel safe loving anyone at all. I definitely feel like they have been playing a game here, where they acted as if there was a lack of attraction, and that they could, easy like this, get someone else that would fill your shoes and would be a much better option for them. And I have a lot of insecurity, so this is kind of the explanation to this very cowardly behavior, and it's also frankly not nice. It's manipulation. So they're not only manipulating you with acting like this, they are keeping themselves from getting what they want. So it's very counterproductive. Okay. And this is Capricorn energy, and here we have Virgo energy. We also have Taurus energy here, Taurus actually. So it's a lot of earth here in the end of this. It's like a timeline, so further along into the future. I think this person feels like they are the monster, or it's the story of the Beauty and the Beast, and they would want to be worthy of you, but they know how to do things in the way that they did them, but they don't know how to do things in a less self-destructive way. But I feel as if they are going to try, but I can't guarantee that they will succeed. These two, they are also like cousins or very close sisters. It's earth, prominent divine feminine earth energy. So the mother, it might be something with their mother that has caused this insecurity. And here we see kind of the devil and then the priest. So it's the shadow of the priest. Sometimes when we pretend that, as if we don't have a shadow, it really comes and bites us in the behind. So at times this person probably acts as if they are better than you, holier than you, more perfect than you. That's not the truth of how they're really feeling. They're just trying to cover up the thing that they fear the most, that they are not worthy and that there's something wrong with them. And this makes them less worthy of love. Okay, so on a feeling level, I would say that they love you a great deal, but they are trying to not show this and rather take some kind of manipulation control in this relationship. But it's just because they feel unworthy of you. They're trying to lure you in, like almost like a predator, try to lure in their victim, because they don't think that the victim will go there voluntarily, and usually that's the case. But in this case, you aren't the victim. Why are they thinking of themselves as a perpetrator or a monster or the beast? So that makes them act in very phony ways, because they think that's the only way to get you, to act in ways that they think will catch you, or that will keep your interest, instead of being just honest. So they have like an ego thing going on, where they're trying to protect themselves with acting in non-authentic ways. It's almost like playing tough, for example, to spike your interest, so that you will be more interested in them than what you would have been if they weren't acting tough and indifferent. So it's some kind of game going on there. And I don't see that you're paying much attention to this with your kind of your eyes closed here towards this situation. It's like, oh, I've seen this tiresome games before. So if they try this old crap, it probably won't work on you. But it's like their cookbook has the wrong recipes, and if they just change small variables in this cookbook, they would get this beautiful result. So it gives me a little bit headache because in this person's mind, that's not a possibility. I don't know if it's too simple, to just be a great girl or a great guy and be great and together with another great person in a great relationship. Maybe that's too easy. Better be like the devil, master, manipulator, puppeteer, and, wreck the world. So that seems very counterproductive, but what to do. So this is the most likely action. Love you, but not knowing how to go about this. Like loving you, sitting outside the door or inside the window, looking out, just loving, pining for you, and not having the tools for knowing how to make a love relationship, a equal mutual love relationship happen. They're so scared of losing their face here or losing their dignity that it makes them all over the place. King of Wands and Strength. So this seems not too bad. Okay. So it's a little bit phony, but here I'm seeing this person, they are very insecure emotionally, but they might be able to muster up some standing in front of the mirror, toughing themselves up. I'm seeing there's a poster that I had once at my place of work in a long time ago, and it was a little kitten staring into their picture in like the image in the mirror, and that image was of course a big lion. So here this person is trying to pump up their self-importance and the belief in themselves, and to maybe practice in front of the mirror what they would say to you, and then they will come to you in this little bit phony way, not being authentic, but at least trying to be brave here, even if it's with a false mask on. So I definitely think that you will get some communication from this person, but it make you feel like putting your hands in front of your face and like you're driving me crazy with behaving like this, because you just want them to come and be authentic in this beautiful natural stage that we see you being in, but instead they come in this or in the way that they think that they can be accepted. So we need to understand that this person only thinks that they can be accepted if they come out looking like this, like they have control, like they know exactly what they are doing, as if they don't mind whatever happens, and that their heart is unbreakable and they will never feel sad a single moment in their life. But it's not true. It's preordained by a lot of suffering here. So see what we can say about this. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So this kind of warns you that this person is still too childish and too much how can we say this? They're a little bit too selfish to really be a good partner in a relationship, because they are always looking on how they are looking. Are they really caring about you on a deeper level? Or are they just like totally focused on how they appear, how people will celebrate them or not celebrate them, love them or not love them? It's a big focus on this, because the person is really undeveloped in this part. So it's very well that this person might invite you into something, and then because they can't take the pressure of when are you going to break up, so then they break up with you over some phony silly reason. So they will have to do this all over again, sit and cry outside your door, feeling, I don't know how to, get back what I lost. I need to look cool, and then coming back looking cool, and then, it starts all over again. So I'm getting a little bit, I would be so tired if I were this person. Engagement ring, healing heart. Okay, so not all is lost with this person, but for now, I think that engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. I think this is, we see you here, what you have wanted from this, and it's maybe your hopelessness I'm feeling here with this, you know, they are really like an axe. It's like, it's only brutal. It's not like, there's no finesse or grace, or it's very brutal and not pig-headed by like so much intelligence that we can give to an axe. It's no refinement here. And here we have you that hopes for commitment and completion and union and partnership, but instead you constantly have to heal from heartbreak from this person because they are so scared of getting heartbroken that they always need to do something stupid. So at least they feel that there was a good reason for you to break up, because they did this stupid thing. So it's not because they are not worthy of love, it's because they do stupid things, or because themselves broke up with you and now they regret their ways. Hand of cards. Take a chance, risk being strategic, options, not showing your hand, gambling, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. The Phoenix, okay. So for now, they will still come as a phony, but they are working on it, and the divine has some kind of idea that eventually they will rise like bird phoenix and being have gone through a total metamorphosis that will have left them totally changed and a much better person. So we can only hope for that. I want to have some clarification here from the Romance angels and make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So it's this with a hammer. It's hard for them. They're trying probably again and again, failing in the same way because they are this axe head here. But at least they try. I feel like their loyalty lies in the way that they try over and over, even if they fail and it's the same boring result. Their way of trying is showing some kind of drive and passion at least, but sometimes it's just a narcissistic person, you know, needing to I'm hearing such a stupid words, but okay, lubricate one of their supplies and make them go with them. And then they be together with this person for several months, and when it breaks apart, they take the next one, and they need to, you know, do this brave thing and show some effort again, but it's all a game. So for some of you, it's always different degrees in hell. So try to keep yourself awake and aware, so not going into some kind of fairy tale about this person. Gaia's garden, fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. Okay, so this kind of says you have a beautiful garden here. Know your value. Okay, this person doesn't know their value, but if you know your value, maybe it can spread a little bit like rings on water here over the ocean. So also this other person learn to love themselves. Tend to your God and take care of you as if you, in the way that you would want this person to take care of you. Be your best partner because you have the ability to create beautiful, healthy relationships in your life, but for some reason you drag along with this person here that doesn't have the same capacity. So what can we say about that? Higher power. Okay, so you're probably supposed to rub off on this person in some way because their fear is making them a little bit dull, a little bit not the best, not the person that's trying their best to be the best version of themselves. Even if they would want that, they are not successful with it because they have this mask and the manipulation and need to stay in control and not being humiliated, never ever being broken up with, so on and so forth. So it's probably a good person somewhere in there because they look very sweet here, but then they complicate things with acting like this, okay? And I think the divine wants you to rub off on them, to show them a better way of acting in the world. So I think you have this bravery all the time, but they kind of need to fake it and make it a little bit sharp and a little bit edgy and a little bit, uncomfortable and not particularly supportive towards you. It gives you, exactly what you need to at least become a little bit interested, but not enough for you to relax and feel like, oh, this is my person, now we will live together forever and be happy. You never come to that point because this person doesn't let you come to this point. It feels like the divine think that you could share a high kind of love with this person and help them evolve, and maybe also learn to see their shadow and, love themselves regardless. We can be both the lamb and the lion, and we can still be worthy of love. So this person thinks that they're a monster and they need to cover it up with some kind of alternative mask. But it seems like you have the keys to teach this person how to be fully themselves, like both sides of themselves, alpha and omega. And this is why you are put together with this person. But maybe it's good enough for you to have been this example for them. And maybe you don't have to stick around for more disappointment with this person. But it's really up to you what you would want to do in this situation here. I'm laughing because it became a rhyme there. So, as a full member to this channel, you get the full version of this reading. And as the extended members, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to my channel every week. Subscribe and then check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. If you're not a member to the channel, you can watch the reading What Do They Want to Happen Between You Two to get more information about this situation, or the love reading for September that will show both of your opinions. At my first channel page, you will also find a playlist for your astrological sign where you can watch all the latest readings for your specific sign in one single playlist. On the end screen, you will see the link to that playlist, so go and check it out. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay truly blessed. Bye-bye.